Yes, sir. We back on the live again, and today we're gonna be reacting to that Tpain and academics Twitch conversation. Uh, there's definitely some crazy situation and stuff going on. I mean, it's not really crazy. Let's just had a cool conversation. I think it's crazy. What some interesting topics that they were talking about was if we had Tupac in Instagram time and Facebook time, if we had a Tupac. And well, in my opinion, if we had Tupac in this day and age, I don't think he would be as famous as he is for the 90s generation. Because we got way more lyricism now than we ever had. Honestly, music is almost oversaturated. It is a million, billions probably of artists at this point because everybody can go get a distro kid, go buy a beat, whatever. So yeah, during his generation of time, I do believe Tupac was lit and one of the greatest lyricists during that time in that era. But if we had Instagram and Twitter, I do believe a lot of the stuff that he was doing, a lot of the beefs, a lot of dissing, and those things probably would have been handled faster or earlier because, as you see, the internet travels very fast across the world. So I do believe, he would have been in probably more issues with his career if we had the internet to go along with all the antics and the stuff he would say and not care. So I do think it would be crazy. He might have hurt himself or hindered himself faster with the internet age that we got because everybody can see everything on their phones quickly. But for him to be like the best or rated the best, um, I don't think so. I don't think he would have been the best in that era if we had Instagram and Twitter or Facebook during then, because it would be more people to talk and give their opinion, like me here, and then it would be more room for everybody to have music out, more room. It wouldn't be just them two people or whoever had the equipment at the time. But another thing, he was talking about how Chris Brown goes through this princess complex, and I think that's funny. He was trying to say Chris Brown goes through a princess complex because he'll put out his music, and then the first 2 weeks, if everything's not going well, he'll start getting on, take it to the internet and just, start dissing everybody or just giving how he feel, like I'm still raw, even if y'all don't like it or whatever, however he feels. So I do think, Chris Brown maybe should take the Drake approach. How they were saying Drake really don't pay attention to what he releases till after 2 weeks go by. Once 2 weeks go by, then he focuses on his selling points, how much he did streaming wise, what his audience engagement is. Then he starts worrying about those things after 2 weeks go by, because you're going to get trollers because we have the internet these days. If you're the most popular artist, if somebody makes a TikTok or a meme to your new album, it's going to have so much relevancy because you the new thing, you the new release. So you gotta always, seems like you do gotta wait 2 weeks before and let all the heat simmer down, and then people will start giving their real opinion of how they feel about your catalog or whatever you just dropped. But said T-Pain saying Chris Brown had that princess complex. That's crazy. But seeing T-Pain and academics both on that video, both talking, is very entertaining. I can't even decide who is more entertaining, T-Pain or him. But I know academics, watching him since the war in Chirac, he is very entertaining. But I knew he was gonna meet his match by speaking to T-Pain, because T-Pain been twitching is just as long as, T-Pain said he been twitching since 2014, 13, and Ack is around the same thing, 2014 and 13. So they really have the same amount of time of being entertaining to a camera, just in their crib or whatever, or playing whatever they do, whatever they stream. They both got that under their belt, that repertoire, just being funny and whatnot. But they're definitely entertaining. I can't even decide which one is entertaining, but it was a nice insight to see both of them talking. And let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Who y'all feel is more entertaining, T-Pain or DJ Academics? And do you feel like Tupac would have been in more issues if he would have had the internet to do all the stuff he was doing, dissing, saying he did something with somebody's baby mother, fighting at the casino? I feel like if internet was there, we would have known he fought at the casino before he even went to the Mike Tyson fight or whoever fight that was he was going to. I forgot who was fighting, but I think if the internet and everybody had all that, Instagram, Facebook, somebody would have recorded him punching or boxing in the casino, and he would have been probably trying to go chill somewhere else and not even go to the fight because a whole media or whatever, all these blogs that we got now have just blasted that he just fought somebody. He would have felt like, all right, everybody know I just swung on this dude, I need to chill. Not like, all right, that dude not may not do nothing because it's just between me and him, and then you see what the results happen afterwards with Pop. But let me know how y'all feel in the comments. More internet with Tupac. Who's more entertaining? We say Tpain or academics. And do you think Chris Brown really got, a princess complex? Or he just, thinking everybody not understanding his music and where he's coming from with everything anymore? Or he is still good, a great artist. He just need 2 weeks to go by, like Drake was saying, and to get a real opinion from the people of how they feel about your songs and everything. So y'all let me know in the comments. Hit that like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how y'all feel. We out. See you later.